This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And it is 6:02 and topping our newscast this morning. Our second round of winter storms hit the heartland pretty good. Many of us are still trying to dig out and more snow is on the way. Meteorologist Vanessa is standing by in downtown Kirksville with a breakdown. Good morning, Vanessa.
Good morning, Ella and Scott, and once again, good morning to you, Heartland. A completely different story as it was 24 hours ago. I was out in heavy blowing snow yesterday. This morning, I'm dealing with lighter winds and much lighter snow. This is all courtesy of a clipper system that is moving through northeast Missouri right now. Although in southeast Iowa, a completely different story. They're getting the back edge of the winter storm that moved through here yesterday. The track of the storm shifted a little bit more north, causing southeast Iowa and the state of Iowa as a whole to get an additional 5 to 10 inches of snow than previously thought in other forecasts. Let me go ahead and share with you some snow totals we have received across the heartland over the last 24 hours. Kirksville has seen anywhere from 9 to 10.5 inches of snow over the last 24 hours. Macon, they received over 12 inches of snow over the last 24 hours. Southeast Iowa, they received higher snow accumulations than previously thought since the storm moved a little bit more north. In Bloomfield, they received over 8 inches of snow. Centerville has received about 8.5 inches of snow over the last 24 hours. Mount Pleasant, about 5 inches of snow. And Ottumwa, 3 to 4 inches of snow in the last 24 hours. In terms of watches and warnings, in northeast Missouri, we are still under a winter weather advisory until noon today. And in southeast Iowa, since we are still experiencing the winter storm, you are under a winter weather storm warning till noon today as well. We have received an additional 1 to 2 inches during the overnight hours. We could see about another inch of snow after when everything is said and done. As you can see, I am in a humongous snow pile right here in downtown Kirksville. Crews have been working across the city overnight and since yesterday trying to clean up whatever has been left from this storm. I'll have another live report coming up at 6:30. Ella and Scott, back to you.
And topping our 6:30 news block, much of the heartland is still trying to dig itself out after a second snowstorm in less than a week hits us pretty good. And more snow is on the way. Meteorologist Vanessa is standing by in downtown Kirksville with a breakdown. Good morning, Vanessa.
Good morning, Ella and Scott, and good morning to you once again, Heartland. We are waking up to light snow over portions of northeast Missouri and southeast Iowa on this Wednesday morning. Now, throughout the overnight hours, we have seen an additional 1 to 2 inches across the heartland. As you can see in your satellite and radar, in northeast Missouri, we are dealing with a clipper system that's going to be moving through northeast Missouri during the day today. However, in southeast Iowa, a completely different story. You are seeing the back edge of the winter storm from yesterday, which last minute decided to make more of a northerly track yesterday, bringing more snow accumulations to not only southeast Iowa, but across the state as well. Snow totals over the last 24 hours, we have seen about 10 inches of snow here in Kirksville, 12 inches of snow in Macon. In southeast Iowa, Bloomfield has seen about 8 inches of snow over the last 24 hours. Centerville, about 8.5 inches, and Albia about 5 inches of snow, and in Ottumwa anywhere between 3 to 4 inches of snow. As you can see across downtown Kirksville, roads are a little bit slick this morning due to some of the roads that have refreezed overnight. So if you have to commute this morning across the heartland, please proceed with caution. In terms of watches and warnings, we are still under a winter weather advisory in northeast Missouri through noon today, and in southeast Iowa, a winter storm warning is still in effect through noon as the winter storm continues to make its way out of the heartland. Ella and Scott, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Vanessa, for that report.